So yeah, so that was Star Fox 64, perfect start to multiplayer play. Um, but then the one that took the cake had to be Goldeneye, and then the follow up Perfect Dark. Like Goldeneye was like the first tie-in movie game that actually was amazing. Like it actually is memorable. Everybody played it, and not just for the multiplayer. Like it introduced first-person shooters to the consoles, which up until that time, if you weren't playing, um, if you weren't playing, um, messed up there. Yeah, basically, if you weren't playing first-person shooters on the PC, um, you weren't playing first-person shooters. It just didn't exist before GoldenEye. And then when GoldenEye came out, and it was just like this party game that everybody had to play. Um, Everybody had to play it. Like it was just a multiplayer party game. And then just having 5 players at all times. Um, 4 players at all times. Just making the game that much more enjoyable. And the game type we always played was what the hell was it called? It wasn't the man with the golden gun, but basically it was the one-shot kill option. And basically every gun, doesn't matter what it was, if you got shot, you died. And we did that with like fast running, and all we did was like find like a main room, like the temple, and then just like circle strafe each other while just circle strafe, go around, do it again, over and over again, until finally like some random shot from the audio aim finally hit the person we were trying to kill. And you know, there's so many more options now. Like, you have your halos and stuff where, there's so much going on. You can customize weapons and stuff. But like, GoldenEye was like that game that you could just like at any point just pick up and just go. I need to play this. Let's just sit down, set to pistols or automatics or whatever, and it just became this like frag fest. um, and that really sticks to my mind. And then following that up with Perfect Dark, which is like you're going from a classic Bond film to, well, it's not a classic Bond film. I guess it's classic now if you were, born in the 2000s. Um, but it was just this, James Bond film, and then you're going to this sci-fi futuristic thing with a woman protagonist, which, you know, at the time, outside of Tomb Raider, they just didn't exist. Like there was no, female starring role before Perfect Dark. Like one that was memorable, and one honestly that wasn't over sexualized. She was completely clothed in, most of the time, in combat appropriate wear. Something you would imagine a spy would wear. Um, and it was just this engaging story, completely new, like out of the blue. Like they went from a game that was based off a movie, so basically the plot of the game followed the movie, to something they came up with on their own. And in this day and age, that's just mind-boggling. Like I can't even think of another example of where that even happens. It's very rare for a movie game to do amazing, and then it's rare for them to come up with their own idea and then that do amazing. Like, yeah, but yeah, Perfect Dark, with bots, so you can actually do like cooperative multiplayer with your friends or whatever. Um, like just that alone, I dumped so much time into that. And then they had like, you know, the first like kind of achievements. It was you know, you had the shooting range where, you know, you had to shoot better at like different tasks, and it you know it was just this uh like just a trip. Like, you know, you had to get better at the challenges, and you had to get better at shooting people, and then there was so much customization as far as like your character is concerned in like multiplayer. Um, let's see here. Sorry, I'm holding my breath at this part. Oh, come on. Please, you're killing me here. No, yes. Um, let's see here. But yeah, Perfect Dark just took the first-person shooter genre on like consoles to the next level, and it was made by the same company, which is ridiculous. Thinking of that, like two genre-bending games back to back, one basically a spiritual successor to the other one. Um, and yeah, me and my brothers, we spent so much time um, on those games. It's just crazy. Um, but yeah, those were the you know, Goldeneye was probably one of the best ones that stood out. Mario Kart 64, we put too much time into that also. I forget who I'd always use. I think I used Luigi all the time. Um, and it was just this great game that, you know, you could just play over and over and over again, and you know, try to get better at the times, you know, try to beat the ghost, and then try to beat the developer's ghost. um, that was fantastic. All right, so after talking you to death, I'm gonna end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be continuing this on a regular basis, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Do-de-do.